that confronts us in terms of the various announcements that the chairman of the Electoral Commission made. And he states that on the 9th of August 2022, the respondent issued a communique, that is on paragraph 10 of his affidavit, on the day of the election, that the total voter turnout at 4 p.m. nationwide was at 56.17%. And that statement update is annexed to the affidavit sworn by the second petitioner, Madam Martha Karua. Then, at the close of the voting, the first respondent again issued a statement that the total number of voter turnout, based on the KIMS kit, was 65.4%, which culminates in a total of 14,466,779 votes. And that communique is borne out in the affidavit again of the second petitioner. In an affidavit that is sworn on behalf of the petitioners, first and second petitioners, Mr. Nyangasi Oduo, in his affidavit, he talks to the Form 34C, and I'd referred to this earlier, where the total number of vote cast is 14,213,000. Now, the same Mr. Edgar Otumba saw a supplementary affidavit on the, I think this affidavit was sworn on, just a minute, on the 20th of August 2002. And I invite you, my ladies and your lordships, to look at this affidavit, because it analyzes several scenarios, including scenarios where the rejected votes are not computed, and scenarios where the declaration made by the chairman of the Electoral Commission as to the manual votes which were cast, which were recorded 86,889, and where those votes recorded as manual votes are computed together with the votes that were transmitted electronically. And then scenarios that would include the constituencies where the votes were declared later, including Ella's constituency. Now, the central point, and I want to make this point again, that the case that we are trying to make out is that if you look at the declaration made by the chairman as to the voter turnout, that will give you, as a percentage of the total number of registered voters, it will give you the number of voters that turned out to vote in the election, as opposed to another way of arriving at the same result, simply counting the number of voters that were recorded to have voted and cast their vote in the election. It is an equation that must agree in a mass submission.